What's up, y'all? This is NFL expert and Colts fan Marcus Sniffles here with a Overreaction Monday reaction video to the Colts losing their season opener once again to the Texans 29-27. We were not able to avenge our playoff clinching loss to Houston last year in game 1 of this year. Once again, the Colts have started 0-1 to start the season. I can't remember the last time we opened the season with the win. So we're just gonna give a quick reaction. Hopefully, not too much overreaction. But to start off with the overreaction, Shane Steichen kind of got out coached today. I felt like everything Shane wanted to do or was known for doing just didn't happen. The offense seemed to stutter a little bit. They couldn't get it going. They couldn't get the running game going. Jonathan Taylor had like 16 carries for 48 yards and only 3 yards a carry with one touchdown. That's just not going to cut it. Like, I don't know whether it was the offensive line or the defense, but something's got to change with the running game, especially, paying him all that money and him being a top 5 running back in the league. He's got to be better than that. Um, I'm quietly putting Gus Bradley in the hot seat. Quietly, don't tell anybody I said this, but very quietly, I'm putting him on the hot seat. There were just so many third and longs that were converted by Houston. Like, I get CJ Stroud is a playmaking quarterback. He's probably a top 10 quarterback in the NFL at this point. But when it's 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15, and they're converting it, he did it multiple times. It's hard to really tell if it's like, who do you blame that on? Like, is it on the defensive line not getting there, or is it on the quarterbacks not being able to hold their coverage? Because there were plenty of times where CJ Stroud got flushed out of the pocket and was still able to extend the play and make the play, make the throw. And, they say cornerbacks can only cover for so long. So it just didn't seem like the defense was clicking whatsoever. The running back, like, Jesus Christ. If you told me, if you brought, if you put an alien on Earth who had never watched football before, and you told them that Joe Mixon was the greatest running back they'd ever seen, that had ever played, they would probably believe you based on how we played today. Like, he was unstoppable. He was getting like 10 yards a carry. He's the greatest running back I've ever seen. It's insane. Not really, but we're just overreacting. So whatever. Yeah, there were really no good uh bright spots on the defensive side outside of getting the 4 sacks. I think what we're lacking in the secondary, which we all knew the secondary was going to be an issue because they're young. Jalen Jones is a 7th round pick who played decent, but when he's your second cornerback, you can only ask so much of him. But I think what we're missing out of the secondary is a sticky cornerback, a cornerback that can stay with you at the line of scrimmage and run with you, turn and run and keep up with you. So I'm not sure if it's on the players or if it's on Gus Bradley for not putting them in the position to make plays, but the defense just looked terrible today. Like, where was Zaire Franklin? Where was EJ Speed? There was just nobody out there making any plays. The turf, the Colts changed the turf for some reason. It was bad. It was bad for us. It was bad for the Texans. The interception that Anthony Richardson had in the end zone, I thought it was on Granson again, because in the Bengals game it was on Granson, and I thought this one was on Granson, but apparently Granson slipped because the turf was terrible, and that ended in an interception. So I'm not going to blame Granson too much, but man, that turf is terrible. There were so many players slipping on both sides of the ball on both teams. It just, man, it was tough to watch, to see a lot of people not being able to make plays. But speaking of making plays, Anthony Richardson really, man, that dude is special. Kid is special. He's just special. Like, the touchdown pass that he threw to Alec Pierce was insane. And that kind of just shows the difference between Anthony Richardson and Gardner Minshew from who we had last year. Gardner Minshew is going to make those easy throws. He's going to make the short, intermediate throws. He's going to be accurate on those throws, but he is not going to test any defense deep. He's not going to throw the ball 20 yards down the field. Anthony Richardson, on the other hand, he's going to sling that bitch 80 yards down the field. He's going to sling it. Now, he will miss a few, short passes, a few short layups, I think that's coachable, and I think that's something he can get better at. But if we know that the deep ball and the explosive plays are there, I'm fine with that. But yeah, like especially the play to Ashton Doolin, that was a crazy play. But yeah, not a lot of good things to say coming out of that game. I don't want to overreact too much because it is the first week. But the hardest part about being an NFL fan is whenever you lose, you feel like you'll never win another game. That's just how it feels because you have a whole week until the next game. So we'll probably be able to push out some more content about this game throughout the week. So make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and we'll be back next time. Peace.